Hey guys, good morning. It's Cecilia, aka ForRealCeil, what 90 days can do, and MLS. It's coming to you this beautiful Tuesday morning. It's a bit chilly. I'm gonna lie, it's in the 50s. So yeah, it's jacket time, it's sweater time, it's undershirt time, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, so I'm on my way in. Just wanted to say hi. Wanted to see if you've been watching Bitcoin. It's been going up, down, up, down, up, down. But that is a characteristic trait of that trade. And if you are watching, you will know that this is a time to possibly gather some more crypto, get some more of that Bitcoin, hold on to it, and just wait, wait and see what happens because it's going to go up. A very exciting time for crypto or Bitcoin enthusiasts. Watching the past history of Bitcoin and how it behaved before it mooned is a strong indicator that, it's coming soon. How soon? I don't know. The market is really funny. But I'm really excited about the opportunities. So, with that being said, there's a way to leverage Bitcoin to get a lot in a little bit of time, and that is by a peer-to-peer cycler, of which we have in MLS, and it's a great opportunity right now. I'm telling you to get in while the price is still relatively low, and you can triple and quadruple and then do it again multiple times your crypto. So it's a very good space to be in. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. Try it, you'll like it. That's all I can say. Whatever happens, you only could come out better. You can't come out no worse. All right. So let's put it like that. You'll always get back what you put in. You bring in 2 people, you're always gonna get back what you put in, and then some, because you're getting that extra $49 from admin. For bringing in a new member. So that's an additional $100 at the end of the day. Well, $98 at the end of the day on top of what you came in with. So you're really in a good place, and you're learning. You have tools now, you have resources, and you have some very, very good information within our club that is only open to club members. Once you're on a level, you have access to everything in that level. All the training, all the information, education is bar none, is priceless. And I'm telling you, you can go a long way with what you learn inside of MLS. Let's put it like that. And it's doing great things for a lot of people, me included. I'm very pleased with the outcomes of being a member. I'm very, very, very pleased about being a Trading Academy student, because inside of the trade room, oh my God, the conversations and the information that we get are not only limited to the other levels that we're inside of an MLS, but we go through all of them. We're learning things that we're not even on that level inside the club, but because we're in the Trading Academy and we sit, behind Derry, and when there's not a trade going on, he's still teaching us all kinds of maneuvers. He's talking about the market. He's teaching us how to paint our charts, what to look for, what a certain sequence of events is called, and then he tests us randomly, like, what did I say about this, or what was this called, or what do you do when this happens, and what are you looking for? What's the next thing that's going to happen in the market after this? All right, is it going to be a retest, or is it going to be a zero line reject? What's going to happen? So we're talking and exploring the trade, and then when it's a dull day and nothing's happening and it's just like watching paint dry, well, we talk about infinite banking. We talk about HELOCs and ALOCs. We talk about credit restoration. We talk about how to get your solo 401k, how to do your accounts for your business, your LLC. It's so many different things. And we talk about key man accounts for the infinite banking system. So yes, there are tons and tons and tons of lessons that we learn while we're in the trade room. Not only solely dedicated to trading. It's because that's the kind of founder that we have, and we're sitting there talking, having a discussion, and these topics are very helpful. And in most cases, a lot of us are already in most of those platforms. We already have our own LLC. We already have established our infinite banking system, or we're part of a family banking system, or we have already gotten a HELOC, or done some advanced lines of credits, or gotten our DUNS number and up and running and did a lot of stuff, or are struggling to get it right maybe. So we're learning. And the great thing about the trade room is when we're sitting in there, when we're sitting in the trade room, if we have a question about anything, any of those financial tools, anything that we learned in MLS, any of the 5 pillars of wealth, we're talking about gold, we're talking about the price of gold, we're talking about foreign currency, whatever it is, if we ask a question, we can have a conversation about it. It's not like, oh, well, we're not talking about that today, oh, I'm here to trade kind of day. It's never that. It's always, okay, well, what did you do? And what happened when you did that? And then why do you think that happened? Or what do you think you could have done differently? Now, then he'll break down, okay, well, what if you had done this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Or, tell you, well, you don't need to do that. You need to be doing this. And this is why you had that result. Or, the conversation will go. Or maybe it can ask, all right, ask another member in the trade room, hey, so anybody else had this experience? What was your outcome and why? Now, why can you say that this person did the wrong thing when they did this, or why you say that's the right thing? And then we have a conversation about it, and it's all good. So that's a great way of learning. It's a great way of camaraderie. It brings people up. It elevates us to the next level, and it also gives us encouragement to keep going. Encouragement to be the best us, and share information amongst each other, because again, we learn to share, and sharing is caring, but we also learn from others when we share. We share our information. Like I said, if it's something wrong that we did, that person that already knows to say, hey, but why'd you do that when you should have did this? And then you say, well, why should I have done that? And then you could get a real response, an answer that will let you know, hey, okay, I get it now. Now I know the next time I'm doing this or that activity, I know I have to go about it this way or the other. So it's really cool. Do that. Be informed. Stay hopeful. Always pay attention. Take notes. And practice your pitch. Practice your own pitch to yourself. You have to know that without a doubt, what you're talking about is realistic. What you're talking about means something. What you're talking about will lead to tangible results, and that it's working for you, and it's your truth, and that's what's very important. That's even when you do a pitch for funding from somebody. Let's say I want to promote my LLC, and I'll tell people, what I do for a business. I promote a beautiful atmosphere. I revitalize neighborhoods, by taking distressed, ugly houses, and I convert them to beautiful homes and put them on the market for sale, and revitalize neighborhoods, one by one. I also help people out of difficult situations by providing them with different types of outlets, when they don't have all the money required to keep or to sell their home in a traditional manner. So there are so many different caveats to the things I do. Also promote, being private money lenders. I offer a handsome rate of 8 to 12% return on their investment, and I'm always building my portfolio of private money lenders. And this is something where we do safe investments in a minimal amount of time and reduce the risk to everybody involved by following strict rules in money lending. strict rules in how we purchase, acquire, and flip a property, more or less. Everybody knows that the person who puts in the most money, of course, is going to be named on the mortgage as the lien holder, the first lien holder on the property, and then the private money lenders usually come second. Now, if I fund the property all by myself, then I don't have to worry about any of that. But then there's still other things that we have to watch out for and do in the right manner in order to get the most out of our investment and the best return on our investment. So, gotta know these things, guys. Just listening every day, taking notes, being part of a team, exploring. You can learn a lot inside of MLS. Again, we are a Bitcoin club. We have a peer-to-peer cycler. We make things happen in the crypto world and in the regular, everyday, today, cash flow society. Education is key. If you don't know what to do with your money when you have money, you're going to lose your money and you won't have any money. You won't grow your money. It'll just be stagnant, or it'll wind up losing value, which is a very, very possible reality with regular cash currency. As you can see, foreign currency is just killing the US dollar. When I say killing the US dollar, I mean it's making us look like a third world country sometimes. So we really need to know, more about money, more about elevating yourself, more about just more. You gotta know more about saving money, more about growing your money, more about being an investor, more about capturing that that good information. Like, you need to know. I'm trying to get over. I'm about to get over. Like, really, I'm trying to get off the highway. I see people doing weird shit, and sometimes it just bothers me. Like, who knows? It might be after some guy out here, but I know I gotta get off at this exit up here. So, for me, it's what I'm doing. It's truck. Alright, so as I drive, I'm watching all kind of weird stuff happening out here. Who knows? I mean, it could be something, or it could be nothing. But sometimes it's weird stuff you see on the highway. Interesting. So yeah, I'm driving, and like I said, come into our club, come into our world. You can learn a lot in a little bit of time. You can stay as long as you want, because we're not going anywhere. This club is here to stay. It's a very valuable tool. I just can't say enough about how I feel about all the things I've learned inside this club. It's taken me a very long way, and it's changed my mindset about money, and that's the most important thing. It took away that scarcity. Again, people are afraid to have money. They're afraid of being wealthy. They're afraid of getting that extra money. Like, why? I don't know. Why would anybody be scared of money? Because they don't know how to handle money. They don't know how to manage money. They're not sure what's going to happen once they get money. Because, the government is very greedy. Taxes and stuff and all of that is a real thing. But if you know what you're doing and you know how to save your money and invest your money in the proper way, then you really don't have to worry about all that. I mean, you can always put your money into a whole life policy, which is a tax-free thing. You can put a lot of money into a self-directed IRA or a solo 401k where you don't have to pay the taxes. There's lots of ways to save money and grow your money without owing the government an arm and a leg, all right? So just know that, and join our club. Join our club. That's all I can say is join the club. Welcome to MLS. Have a great day.